We're now in September, but we want to take a moment and reflect on August because this is important. Imagine we have this incredible sea, the ocean, and some of you are near close to the ocean. Some will go back close to the ocean or came from the ocean. So the water. So when we want to catch the perfect wave, we've got to be patient, right? Got to be patient. We got to observe the water. We got to get to know the water. We also have to kind of jump into the water and swallow a lot of salt water to learn how to ride the surfboard and the wave. And I kind of see this as life, as also being a third line, and we all have third lines in our chart. And in any way, it is an experience. I don't like this experiment because it's like sometimes, I don't know, an experience. We have to experience it, what is working, what's not working. But we also have to be willing to go into the water. Maybe it's cold, maybe it's stormy, maybe it's not so uncomfortable, and it sucks at the beginning when you kind of cannot ride the board. This is one thing. This is what we do. And when we are committed to practice and jump into the water and swallow some water, and sometimes it sucks, but there's one point where you kind of hit it and you go like, yeah, fuck, it feels so good. And those moments are the moments that make you come back. And this is important that you always remember this, that just because you see things not yet there yet, or you don't have the full perfect wave, or you cannot ride it perfectly, what matters is that you come back to the ocean, that you still love the ocean, that even just some days you just lay on the boat and just let yourself flow, or on the board, and you still love it. Like, you have to be in it because you love the process of it. And this energy of, oh yeah, I did something, I was out on the water, the sun was shining, or sometimes it was even rough, but you did it, you were in it, you kept being in it. And this is what I'm just channeling that shit. I had no idea about talking about water now, Laura, like always. But it is this being in it, because one day, if you keep doing it, this is the most important thing. Only if you keep practicing it, you will get better. Yes, there are some natural talents who just jump on the board and can do it, but then they suck at other things where you're best in. Yeah. So we all have these areas that come effortlessly to us or not. But what matters is the passion for it. This pull of, I love it so much. It doesn't matter if I just don't get it today, but we know even this summer was so transformative for us, and it's and we have eclipse season ahead. Like, there's still something to work on. Now, what you have all built over the summer with all this deconditioning, especially around the heart center, around the emotional solar plexus, it is for the emotional mutation. And what it is actually to increase our capacity to hold more, to face the storm, because the storm will come. And if you like the practice and staying in it and coming back to it and knowing why you're in it, because there is a passion for the work, actually the journey, the improvement, the experience, we need to always bring it back to this, because when we're sometimes so fixated on the outcome, the result, and damn, I still cannot ride this boat, and the waves suck, or today was no waves and no wind, and it's like in Instagram, nobody sees me and no likes. It's like, why are you doing it? And I remind myself, like, right now I'm in it, I'm creating, I'm doing these new things, I want to do new things and create new things with you. And sometimes this is like being in the water and trying it, and And when I sometimes put the head up, and I was so excited about doing this reel today. Have you watched my reel? Like it's this little experience of it. I had so much fun yesterday to snip to figure out new ways of putting this reel together, and then this zoom out and then spilling around and this cutting it. And I did it myself. So I had so much fun in doing this. Like I got, oh my God, I'm so proud of myself and I want to show it to the world. And then you post it. And then what does Instagram? Yeah, okay, 200 views. Why not million? It's so good. It's like I see the algorithm sucks, and they did something yesterday that I felt like it sucks even more. So like, okay, doesn't matter. But what matters is I learned something new. I got excited. I'm actually proud that I did this myself. Even this morning, did you watch like this zooming out, this little vlog thing on my stories? Helena, like, yeah. I I noticed this. I wanted actually just to check if my camera from my phone was better than this Instagram camera. So, and then I clicked, and then I'm like, oh, there's a new feature. What is this? And this is my curiosity. And I click it, and then it's turned in this, and I'm like, oh, there's this feature, and so this is like being on the board. You find a way, and then you kind of figure this out, and it's so much fun to experience and experiment and try new things. So for this month, I want to say, don't have a plan. Don't be fixated, or that you even need this plan or this next offer or a clear thing. I think let's focus more on having fun and curiosity and excitement about building something new, because obviously we're all not the same person and same identity since last call. So you have had massive success, you have had massive transformation, you have had up leveled and shattered so many nuances that were required to create something even bigger, because what got you here can not get you where you want to be. And if September, and I know some of you are talking about receiving more and connecting with in a new way with your audience, and it is really about one step at a time and enjoying that little moment and the new things that you learn, and then keep your head down and do it again. Like, do not get caught up in putting your head up and comparing yourself. Oh, this person can ride the boat or the surfboard. Because the thing is, they can ride the surfboard when it's sunshine and it's a cool breeze and everything is good. But when eclipse season hits, and when stormy weather comes up, and when it's a chillier day, who will still be out on the surfboard? Right? So you have to be in it for a different reason. And has always been what connected us, which is your vision.